These topics that I am talking about
More
are paramount.
Infamous. This is Gideon Prime, people. Welcome to the YouTube channel, Truth Chasers, where the truth is a stand. Now, here's the point of emphasis. The molecular structure of the defense is like totally, it ain't over. This is Gideon Prime, people. Welcome to Truth. Also known as APEXISFREE. What's going on, everybody? This is what I have in front of me, NBA 2K9. Everybody should have it by now, or most people should have it. And I like the game. I like the game a lot. Some of the physics, I'm still trying to learn about the game. But my first impression so far is I like the game. But one of the earliest
What up, my man, the godfather of the YouTube criticisms of video games? What up, man? How you doing?
What up, man? Hey, man, I don't like that. I'm just a regular dude. I know, no Godfather stuff.
Come on, man.
Godfather stuff, man. Hey, man. Like I said, I'm just a dude with a camera, man. Basically, that's it, man. Anybody can do it,
But yeah, no, I agree with you. And I don't say that to be, I don't say that to be any kind of, disrespect anything. I say it to say that, you basically pioneered a lot of channels, and that's pretty much just a kind of a gracious way to say, hey, it was nice that you did that. But
go
ahead.
I appreciate the appreciation, definitely. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, and I always, felt, happy that people supported me and chose to stay interested. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
it's a good look for everybody. And, when I did my channel, I was trying to tell the truth within the video game.
Yeah.
Again,
Now, see, I mean, there's a lot of questions that people, probably have for you. I mean, I know, like we just talked, you just said that, you might have to go, whatever the case may be, because your time, you got things to do. But we're going to try to get it in as much as possible. And I'm going to try to maybe just start off, like, going right for it and just saying, hey, man, are you going to be back? You know what I'm saying? I mean, are we going to be able to see Prime do his thing on the video game scene? I mean, is that done? I mean, I don't know if you can answer that question or not, but that's probably what people want. People, they don't know. We would love for you to come back. You know what I'm saying? If you do, if you don't, what's the deal?
I think I'm pretty much done, man. I think so.
Okay.
Like, it'll be real, it'll be real counterproductive for me to go ahead and buy another system.
Okay.
And do all of that, man. But I did it because I did it for me. You know what I'm saying? I did it for me because, like I said, the games had a certain stronghold on me that they shouldn't have had in the first place. And it's been years of that type of thing. Now, it was on a decline, but I just needed to do that as a final gesture of I guess, defeat of me over the games, so to speak.
I don't call it a defeat, man. I mean, you really look.
No, I'm talking about me, like that those games being dethroned.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And, what I'm saying, in my life and in my heart and so forth.
I see what you're saying. And even then, I wouldn't call it defeat. I'd say that, you just found a place where you feel like you need to be. You know what I mean? I mean, it's, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably get too deep, and we can probably get into that a little later. But I did.
It is sensitive, man. It is a sensitive type thing.
Yeah.
Because it is implying that, or it seems like it's implying that, okay, if you play games, then you're messed up, and I got 500 videos in playing games. Even though I try to speak the truth about them. I got 500 videos, so it's like, okay, who are you to talk? And I'm pretty sure that's on everybody's mind at one point or another when they see my last couple of PSA videos. So,
but even then, I mean, anyone that with common sense or has a good head on their shoulders knows that what you did yesterday doesn't necessarily dictate what you do tomorrow. So, I mean, I would hope that people could understand that, hey, you know, you found what it is that within you that you need to do. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And that's the way I'm looking at it like that. Another question I have for you, and I've been thinking about this one too, ever since you said you wanted to do this, is how do we know that this wasn't your calling? How do you know that maybe you could have been, you know, something bigger, you know, that's big in this to change or guide people? I mean, because you could also use video games as a tool to also help people. You know what I'm saying? That could be a way to get into people and really, you know, help develop them. How do we know that this isn't your calling and you're maybe turning your back on that?
That's a good question. You know, I definitely, you know, like I see the potential that it could have had, and I'm not trying to say it's over. You know what I'm saying? In that sense of video games and so forth, because it is a great way to touch people. You know, I mean, who knows? I mean, I may get a system back in the future just to talk to people that's online. I mean, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as that goes, I don't know, man.
I got you. I mean, I know, like you said, it's all uncertainty right now, but you know, but these are questions I'm sure that you know, because I read through your comments, you know, people are leaving and stuff, and some people are upset with you, some people, you know, understand, some people are just kind of confused. They're like, wait a minute, is it really over? I mean, like, I watch Seinfeld. I used to watch Seinfeld, you know what I'm saying, and that's been on for I don't know how long, and then when it ends, it's like, really, you know? And you got to move on from there, and you kind of been a staple, you know, so to speak, for YouTube, you know, and
it's not over. Like I'm uploading the video right now as we speak.
No, I know that. No, I know that. No,
and beyond this Skype thing, you know, I mean, I talk to Azure Effect from time to time. I always talk to Smitty, Rosales from time to time, and I'm planning on getting more in my Skype, so you know we can do some things and try to make some moves, you know, in reality. You know, like getting together. I mean, Rosales always talks about getting things together, and I definitely think about stuff like that. And I mean, definitely, and I can say something like that will happen. You know.
Okay.
How it takes form, I don't know, but
I got you. Okay. Now, right now, like your PSA videos and stuff like that, I mean, what are some of the things that you really are trying to drive home with these? I mean, I know, and I'm sure, but like, what are some of the things that you are trying to drive home? Are you trying to basically share your experiences, or are you trying to get us to reflect on ours? What exactly are you trying to accomplish with the PSA?
both. I want to do both of those things. I want to share my experience as you know, some type of testimony, you know, whatever that might mean to somebody, because you know I have 7,000 subs, so you know if that can help somebody, then fine. But I also want people to reflect on their own stuff or consider their own ways at the same time as I do it to myself. You know, like I never really meant to judge anybody, but I was just trying to encourage people to reflect and see how good or bad their life might be.
Okay, I got you. Now, do you think that like for me, I'm gonna say for someone like myself, or somebody else that's, you know, older guy, you know, responsibilities and stuff like that, still hitting the sticks. I mean, is that something that you think that somebody like myself should quit? I mean, I'm not saying you calling me out or whatever the case may be, but I'm saying, do you think that there is a median between being able to play and still being able to reflect on yourself, look to God if need be, if that's what people do, or or take care of your responsibilities.
Of course, man. Of course. I never wanted to ever come across as, choosing one or the other, like being a responsible man or being a kid playing a video game. Nah.
Yeah.
Never that. That is the furthest thing that I wanted to, I didn't want to portray that at all.
Yeah.
At all. Like, yo, you can handle your business and then wind down and play a game. Like, please. You can even waste some days. You work hard and you want to have a weekend off. Hey, man, get kicked back, man, and get back to handling your business, man. But my whole thing is like, how can I say? It's a combination of everything of what's going on in reality, like the state of the country, the state of the YouTube community, what's going on in my life, and I just put it all together, and I just, came up with that. Like, yo, man, like, if we are putting so much energy into this, like, let me put it like this: can you be aware and distracted at the same time?
Yeah. No, I see where you're going with that.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say put down video games, but I'm just trying to say, let's be aware.
Be aware. You know what? You're right. No, you're right. You're right. And that's I'm glad we cleared that up because that's probably, like I said, I'm trying to formulate things that myself or maybe others probably are thinking, and that is a great point, is to, just to be aware,
And let me say this.
Yeah, please.
Like, there are people that I love to watch, like Azure Effect, Roselle, Smitty, people who take responsibility, for their subscribers. Like, it's you have sort of a power. And, I don't want to use a movie cliche, Spider-Man movie cliche, but, with great power comes great responsibility, and it would behoove me to think that I don't have some type of responsibility with all of these subs I have. I got, real people listening to me. YouTube, those are real people. Now, we're talking about fantasy stuff and all of that, but every once in a while, can we at least try to acknowledge the reality that we live in? We can't escape reality. We can only take a break from it. You're not going to escape it permanently. So, being the fact that we got to go back, we have all these viewers and we're talking to real people, that is, things that's affecting everybody. And us being grown men, let's put it together. 1 + 1,
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And you're right. And I've always thought this, is that you do have a responsibility to your viewers. Push issues on people, whatever the case may be. Like, I never cared whether or not people understood, like, say, football videos or whatever the case may be. But because I wanted people to have their own free thinking whenever they looked at my videos. But with looking at your videos and stuff like that in the past, you always seem to have to always slip in some kind of a message that we can always take from that, you know what I mean? And I think that's why you grew so fast, because not only were you talking about games, but you would also slip in reality there too, and people could relate to that, which why, I think why you influenced a lot of people. So,
amen. Praise God for that. Praise God, man.
Yeah, so it's only fitting that you would continue this on a different level, and change the media on how you're going to do it, or just change your whole your outlook, or whatever the case may be, on how you're going to get this through. Now, let me ask you this: do you feel your subscribers will welcome this change, or do you feel that you're just kind of talking, you're kind of filtering out and trying to talk to the people that are trying to hear us? What do you think is happening when you throw out your PSA videos?
I think, some are gonna like it, some are gonna receive it with gladness, and you're gonna have some that's just gonna hate it, But cool. Like, they can hate it, and, you know, if they unsubscribe, you know, I won't be mad at them at all, you know. But eventually, deep down, even when I was making my first videos, deep down, I always knew something like this would happen, you know. And that's why I always try to put a little bit of principles and reality in some of my videos. I mean, I probably made like a good 8 to 10 videos talking about real things, you know?
Yeah.
Like 8 to 10 out of all of the 500. It may have been more, you know, like I've been doing it for like 2 years, so it's like if I miss some of the details of that, then you gotta excuse me. You know, I'm just trying to remember everything. At one point, it's 2 years of shooting stuff, so from, you know, my memory, I could say 10 videos approximately of me trying to let people know, you know, truth and principles and what I believe, you know, and just trying to share that with people.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, you know your window washers, man. You know they gonna be upset, man.
Oh yeah, the window washers, man. Yo, hey, you know what? You know what's a better analogy for the window washers, man? It just hit me.
What you got?
It's not even about being in an office building. It's about driving your car and those bums run up to your car and just start cleaning your windshield. and they looking up in your car like, yo, man, you gotta pick that up off the back seat, man. Like, yo, the window washers, they will live forever.
Hey, I've been looking around YouTube, man. There's some window washers happening right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I got one dude that's on there right now, but anyway, hey, check this out. I know you gotta run, but man, you think we can get in the blast room again? Cause this ain't over. This ain't over.
No. Hey, man, I want a part 2 to this, man. Like, I want a part 2 to this, and we can come right back in here. And I was hoping we could have multiple people in the blast room at once, because, you know, being that we on Skype now,
yeah,
you know, we can do this, man. Like,
yeah.
I want to get my boy Big D on there. I want to get Zero Effect. I want to get Smitty, and we all just have a powwow, a grown man talk powwow, right up in the blast room. Because then, you know, I always appreciated your videos, B-Fife, because like I'm saying, you were always trying to wake people up too. You know, you was trying to teach people on how to be educated, smart consumers, man. And you know, and I give you props for that, you know.
Thanks,
Is it worth 65 and all of that? Come on, man. I mean, every time you made a video, I always was eager to, you know, to press that button. You know, because you make quality stuff.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
You know.
But you know, hey, man, you know, it's enough about me, man. Enough about me. It's all about you, man. It's all about. Hey,
Hey, man, it's all about us, man. It's all about us being aware and awake and trying to turn down the volume of the distraction, so we can be aware of what's going on around us, man.
Nice.
And that is my general message in a nutshell.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you could go cold turkey, hey, more power to you. But if you could just try to turn it down, let's start it off.
Yeah.
Try to turn down that distraction button.
Yeah, no, I see where you're going with that. That's good stuff, man. That's really good stuff, because every now and then you do need somebody on the outside looking in to tell you that you know, hey, turn it down. You know, turn it down, because sometimes you get caught up in what you're doing and you don't realize the pace that you're going. And it's always good and refreshing to hear somebody else say, hey, you know, this is what you might want to think about, you know. So I can appreciate everything you're saying about that. But I do, before we go and wrap this up, I do have one bit of advice for you, though. If one bit of advice for you. In your PSAs, would you mind keeping your humor? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're a funny dude, man. You're a funny dude, man. I mean, I hit the subscribe button because you used to have me in tears. You used to have me in tears, dog. And I was like, man, this dude, I gotta hear more about what this guy's gonna say, you know?
And let me say this, man. It's like, the games, when I made the videos, they offended me. And that's where the anger and the comedy came from. Like, I'm a funny dude in real life, I mean, people that know me would say that, And, if I get something that gets me angry and riled up, the comedy's coming right behind it real fast. It's like a combo. It's like a two-piece, man. It's like it's gonna be the anger, then bang, it's just gonna be the comedy right there.
Yeah, I feel you. But hey, Prime, it's good, man. I look forward to talking with you and many others in the blast room or the summit. If you do a summit video, hey, I'm just good luck. We're gonna keep talking. We're gonna check out the videos. People are still probably subscribing to you. I know it. You know what I'm saying? And your Apex is free. So
yeah, I'm free.
That's right. That's right. All right, man. So we're gonna get out of the blast room. Many more to come with this man here, Gideon Prime, aka APEXISFREE. You know him. You love him.
And before we go, let me just say, I'm trying to get the summit in the blast room. Hey, I'm putting the pressure on you right now live.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, Smitty, Zero Effect, some of the other people, and anybody else. I seen that Ronick video, the Ronick video that he put out. He said, he said he was gone. I was feeling him,
Yeah.
I understand exactly what Ronick was talking about right there.
It's a lot of effort, man. It's a lot of effort, to continue this pace, and especially if you feel like it's time to just chill for a little bit,
Yeah.
So.
And I seen your video. You was kind of saying the same thing, in your own way.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, let's wake up, people. Let's play these games. But if we take half that energy and apply it to the community, and we try to, do it together, man, be powerful.
Yep. So, all right, man. Hey, good talking to you. We're talking to you soon.
Yo, appreciate it, man. As always, B5. We gonna get up. We definitely gonna get up.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, come on back out to San Fran and get some of those cupcakes, man.
Yo, those cupcakes, San Fran got the best cupcakes, man. The cupcakes is art. You know what I'm saying? It's fancy cupcakes.
Hey, actually, I'm going back to the homeland, New York, pretty soon here to visit some family. So maybe I'll come out there, holla at you, and check out the cupcake truck stop. What do y'all got, like a cupcake truck stop or something like that? Like a little, it's like the Mr. Softy of cupcakes. I heard y'all got that out there. Is that true?
You schooled me right there. You got me right there. I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, I was watching the Food Channel, and they was having a competition about somebody that was like a Mr. Softy truck that sells cupcakes. I thought maybe, I was like, okay, man, y'all doing it big out there with the cupcakes. But
cupcakes, and the sushi is no joke. That's all I did out there was eat. That San Fran sushi.
See, I don't get down with the sushi. I don't get down with the sushi, man. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about that.
Hey, you got a good one out there. It depends on the place you go.
Okay.
Depends on the place you go.
All right, Prime.
All right, B5, man. Thanks for the support, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm still making videos, so
Of course.
come through.
Oh, they coming through.